In this video, I'll be helping you with the ALEKS problem type called Properties of Real Numbers. We're given 4 examples and asked to identify the property. And to start, we'll recall that the commutative property for addition and multiplication essentially says that we can change the order of multiplication or addition and get the same result. So the commutative property is just about changing the order of addition or multiplication, where the associative property is about changing the grouping. So the order here, both for addition and multiplication, is the same, but the grouping has been changed to be the first two or the last two for either multiplication or addition. And then for the identity properties for addition, if we add 0 to any number, the result is the original number. And if we multiply by 1, the result is the original number. And then for inverses, addition and multiplication are a little different in that when we add a number and its opposite sign, the result is 0. So that's the additive inverse. And when we multiply a number by its reciprocal, the result is 1, is the multiplicative inverse. And then 2 other properties. Distributive says that if we have a term on the outside and 2 terms inside a parentheses being multiplied, we have to multiply both of the terms inside by the term on the outside. And then lastly, the multiplication property of 0 says that if we multiply any number by 0, the result is 0. So now looking back at these examples, the first shows that n times 0 is 0. This would be the multiplication property of 0. In the second example, notice that the 2, the d, and the 4 are being added, but that the grouping is changed from the last 2 to the first 2. So this is the associative property, and since this is addition, it's the associative property of addition. In the third example, we have multiplication. However, the left and the right, the order is changing. And we said that when the order changes, that is the commutative property. And we can change the order for addition or multiplication. So this is the commutative property of multiplication. And then the last example, we have 1 times a number equals that number. That is the identity. And again, since we're multiplying by 1, this is the identity property of multiplication.